Remember, an AI product is still a product. Same servers, same APIs, same databases. Which means all of the classic application security vulnerabilities you already know. They didn't go anywhere. Today, we bridge the two worlds. Let's talk about traditional vulnerabilities in AI context. We will talk about three classic vulnerabilities. They are very new output: SSRF, XSS, and SQLi. Old vulnerabilities, but with new delivery mechanism. SSRF, server-side request forgery. It happens most often when you let the model fetch URLs or make HTTP requests based on user or model generated input. Craft the right prompt and the model request internal network resources, cloud metadata endpoint, things that were never meant to be reachable. XSS, model generated content containing a script rendered straight into a browser without encoding. The single most important header here is the content security policy. SQL injection. Even if you tell the model to only generate safe SQL prompt injection can still manipulate it into producing something malicious. Parameterized queries and least privileged database credentials, always, no exception. For things your API layer need to get right. Rate limiting, and this is the part people get wrong. A simple request per minute limit misses the real cost driver entirely. A single request can consume a million tokens. Rate limit by consumption, not just by request count. Streaming security. If you are streaming responses over server sent events or WebSockets, your guardrails have to inspect partial output in real time, not just wait for the complete response to check it. Error handling. Generic messages to the user. Full diagnostic logged server side only. Never expose stack traces, model config, or internal architecture in an error response. About DevSecOps for AI. Your CI/CD pipelines need new tests, not just the old ones. Beyond standard static analysis and dynamic analysis, you need prompt injection testing and guardrails regression testing built in, verifying safety behavior actually holds across model updates, because a model update can quietly change your risk profile. Pen testing needs the same expansion. Jailbreak attempts, data extraction props, tool abuse scenarios, and indirect injection through anything you are retrieving via reg. And for monitoring, here's the single most useful signal you will get: a sudden spike in token consumption combined with unusual output pattern establish a behavioral baseline and alert hard on deviation from it. Let's talk about container security and supply chain. This is down at the infrastructure layer. Container security for LLM workloads. It requires minimal base image, non-root execution, read only file systems, and GPU access adds a wrinkle most teams miss. GPU sharing between containers need its own careful permission management. Your supply chain is bigger than you are used to think about. It's not just code dependencies anymore. Model weights, training data sets, embedding models, vector databases, every one of them need provenance, verification, and ongoing vulnerability monitoring. The same way you would treat any other dependencies and logging. It balances real auditability against privacy. Capture the security relevant events, unusual queries, guardrails triggers, tool abuse attempts without necessarily storing the full content of every sensitive user prompt. Let's recap what we have learned in this module. SSRF, XSS, and SQL injection didn't disappear. They just found a new delivery mechanism through the models. API security needs OAuth with short-lived tokens and rate limiting based on token consumption, not just request count. 3. DevSecOps for AI means prompt injection testing and guardrail regression testing built into CI/CD. A token consumption spike is your best early warning signal for a live incident. Your supply chain now includes model weights and vector databases. Verify them like any other dependencies. That wraps the technical core of this series. Next video we bring identity into the picture, access control, vector database security, and how to actually respond when something goes wrong. If this was useful, hit subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.